Hello, good morning, friends. It is currently November 4th, 4th of November. And today, excuse me, I wanted to talk briefly about um, men's mental health. So November is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and I personally think that that is very, 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 very important. And it's something that not a lot of people focus on, and in today's society, it seems that women's mental health takes precedence over men's mental health, even though it's not as bad, not nearly as bad, statistically speaking. And I'm not trying to, minimize anybody's, what they're going through, or say that it's not as bad or whatnot. I'm not trying to compare. Statistically speaking, men's suicide rates are 2 to 4 times higher than that of females. Um, and I have some numbers here that are kind of fucking crazy to me. I knew they were drastic, but I didn't know they were this drastic. Um, so, for every 100,000 people in 2019, 12.6 deaths out of 100,000 people were men. And those were suicides. Um, and it was 5.4 suicides out of 100,000 women. That's less than half. Um, and that number drastically jumped in 2023. So in 2023, 80% of all suicides in the United States was men. 80%. And that's fucking insane to me. So that makes it 22.8 deaths out of 100,000, sorry, in 2023. And that number, 5.4, stayed the same for women all throughout 2019 to 2023. So men's mental health awareness and mental health has been declining drastically, and I think it correlates to the whole rise in this feminism bullshit shit that we got going on, because the feminists aren't actual feminists, and I'm gonna make a lot of them mad by saying that. I don't care. Hi, Argyle. We see women nowadays acting a fool. Like, it's okay, it's societally acceptable for them to, like, literally berate and beat their husbands or their significant other, their boyfriend or whatever the fuck. And other women are cheering for it. And I don't get it. I have been abused physically, mentally, emotionally, sexually by men. And here I am still advocating for them because no one else will. Like, I've seen a few different male advocates, which is actually really, 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 really great to me because I really thought I was alone in how I felt. And then I discovered Roma Army, Chloe Sutherland, and she validated me so hard, and I finally felt seen. I was like, oh my god, my opinions are shared. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you. Like, seriously, if y'all don't know who she is, go check her out because she is an absolute queen, and I love her so much. So, so much. But this whole decline with men's mental health is coming with the whole rise in women's empowerment. And it's not women's empowerment, it's just women abusing other people and making excuses and justifying it and saying that it's okay. And this whole fucking, like, and I don't know about y'all, but I be scrolling through Instagram and I see all these girls posting, like, yeah, I like to beat men, and, like, that's not cute, that's not okay. Like, why do you like to beat men? Like, if a man said that I like to beat women, you'd be so fucking pissed. But now that you're saying it, it's supposed to be like, oh my god, you go, girl. No. No. That's broken, that's backwards, and I am not for it. I am not for it. No. Like, ay, 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 ay. If you have a man in your life, I encourage you, like, whether it's your dad, your brother, your boyfriend, your friend, talk to them and be like, hey man, like, if you ever need anything, I'm here for you. Just make it known to them. Because, like, they be going through shit. A lot of shit. And, like, granted, I didn't really have much of a script going into this video. And I never really do when I go into these videos. But, this is something that I think about a lot. And I have been very passionate about for a long time. Because I have lost every single person that I have lost in my life due to suicide has been a man. Every single one of them. I do not know a female who has committed suicide. And, like, that says something. So this is for all of my friends that I have lost from suicide. And it's really sad. It really is. It really sucks. Because, like, looking from the outside, these kids had, and I'm saying kids because they were kids. They were kids. These kids had their whole lives ahead of them. They had so much going for them that they literally couldn't see. Point being, that was a really shitty burp. Men's mental health is incredibly important. Even more so than what we've been told, what we think, and more so than women's mental health. Even though there's been a spotlight on women's mental health and everything since fucking forever, and we've always kind of been ignoring men's mental health. And it's been getting worse and worse and worse and worse. It's societal pressure put on men to be more. We tell them that they're not enough and that they're not doing enough, or they're doing too much, or nothing is ever good enough. It's the whole idea that men can't show emotions. Men can't, like, be emotional. Hey, baby. Like, that's not true. Like, men's emotions are so incredibly important, especially if you want the man in your life to be the provider for you. Like, you gotta check in on that bitch, make sure he's okay. And everything can't fall on him. He shouldn't be the sole provider working and then come home to, like, his wife or whatever ripping him to pieces. You just worked a whole ass day so that you could stay home and do whatever the fuck it is you do at home. And you're gonna sit there, berate him, and tell him that he's not helping out enough? Bitch, he's paying for the house that you live in. That's not helping out enough. Like, I don't know, man. How are you, a whole ass woman, living in a man's house, telling him he's not doing good enough for you? Men have emotions too. Men get sad. Men get anxious. They cry. They feel shit just like we do. And to deny that is to deny a human of existence. And to, like, blatantly ignore the fact that someone has, like, feelings and emotions, and, like, this whole, like, hypocrisy thing where like if a girl does it, it's fine. If a man does it, it's not. Like that needs to end. That needs to end. Like I really really like I touched upon it earlier in the video. A woman says, sorry, when a girl says, "I like to beat men," it's cute, but if it were the other way around, it wouldn't be. They use that as fuel and anger to be disgusting human beings. Like, we have the ability to work, we have the ability to vote, we can do whatever the fuck we want, we can drive our own cars, we can do fucking whatever, we can do whatever the fuck a man wants to do. But it's still not enough, because we want to put him in the fucking dirt because of bullshit. Because, like, traditional values, the man is the provider, the woman is the caretaker. The man provides the home, the woman with the tools to make the home. Woman makes home, man provides for home. Home. Good. Does that not... Brain... Does... Like, that makes sense. I don't know. At least to me it does. A lot of other people are gonna have a lot of different other opinions, and, you know, whatever, you can have your opinions, I have mine, that's fine. You don't need to get angry about someone else's opinions, because, you know, they're someone else's opinions, and are they really that important to you that you have to get angry at a stranger on the internet for speaking their mind? You could just do the same thing, you could post a video just like this and speak your mind. You don't have to get angry at me, man. If you're getting angry at me for saying something, then that means that you gotta look at yourself. But yeah, no, that makes sense to me, personally. And, we have created a society where, like, that cannot happen because women are pieces of shit. Sorry, not sorry, like, really. God. Another thing I want to say is that, like, a lot of people talk about toxic masculinity and shit, and so here's a hot take. There's no such thing as toxic masculinity. There's no such thing as toxic masculinity. Fuck. And I say that because if you are an actual, you know, like, masculine, dominant man, then you are not toxic. You feel? Do you understand? You are not a masculine man if you're not, like, fudge nuggets. Nuggets of fudge. Like, if you are toxic, you are not masculine. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. Brains didn't want to work properly. So, yeah, there's no such thing as toxic... I don't know why I can't say that. There's no such thing as toxic masculinity, because you cannot be a masculine man, like a dominant, like, alpha, fucking whatever the fuck, if you're toxic. So it's just a conundrum right there, man. Like, you can't be toxic and masculine at the same time, bro. I'm sorry. You're the toxic waste or not. So there's no such thing as toxic masculinity. Just like there's no such thing as toxic femininity. You're just toxic. That word is starting to not sound like a word to me anymore, so I don't want to say it anymore. Toxic. 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 Fuck that. Jesus Christ. Ugh. But yeah, you can be masculine, you can be feminine, or you can be fucking toxic. Whatever. And I think like a whole person is in touch with both their masculine and their feminine side and their toxic side, because everybody has all three of them, you know. Carl Jung would refer to it as the shadow, and you know, I also refer to it as your shadow self because it's all the darker parts of you, you know. And you have all the feminine parts of you, which are like the emotional sides of you, and the masculine side of you, which is the brunt, like I'm gonna do it, go for it side of you. You know, everybody has all of those in them, and it's just going through all of them, like literally, like face your femininity side. You have to face your emotions and all your shit. Your male side, you have to do the shit. Your shadow side, you have to face your fucking shadow. Face all of that darkness. Face all of that shit. Come out the other side. And that's just the way that it goes, man. That's just the way that she goes. But yeah, no such thing as toxic masculinity. Did it? I said it that time. You could just be a toxic human. You could just be a toxic human. Um, and there are a lot of toxic humans out there. I will say there are a lot more toxic women in my experience, my personal experience. There are a lot more toxic women than there are toxic men, and that is coming from a woman who has been abused. I don't understand how other women who have been abused can use their previous abuse as fuel to become the abuser. Because like, why would you become the thing that you hate while saying that it's okay that you're doing the thing that you were doing because you're a girl, you know? Like, if the roles were reversed, the situation was reversed, shit wouldn't be insane. I don't know. I will probably be posting lots more on this topic in the future that is more articulated and more on topic probably, and I'll probably have like subtopics and everything like that. But basically, point being is that men's mental health is far more important than people are saying. Go talk to the men in your life, tell them that you love them and that you're there for them. Offer like, hey, if you ever want to talk about something, if you're struggling, I'm here for you, and like genuinely be there for them, okay? Because I wouldn't be where I'm at in my life right now if I didn't have the men in my life. You know, like, both men and women can be shitty, but they can also be really great. And it's about finding your tribe, your little family. And that'll come with time. It does. It will. But check on your boys. Make sure they're okay. If you know me in person, you know that my daily driver hoodie, besides this one, is my check on your boys hoodie. I'll grab it. Yeah, so this hoodie is my daily driver. Just check on your boys. This is the company Togue Dreamers. I don't know if they still have this hoodie for sale. But it says mental health awareness, car enthusiasts with a passion to make a difference. And this is the suicide rates for men are 3 times the rate of women. Normalize men speaking out about mental health. Keep your friends and family alive. Do not give up. And I think this message is so incredibly important, and like, I try to talk about it whenever I can, and I'm actually like, I have only ever had one person mention, like, say anything about this hoodie, and I've had this hoodie for at least 3 years now, and I wear this all the fucking time. Like, I have resewn this so many times already, and I have holes in like the sleeves and shit. Like, this is all torn apart. I have to resew it again. But I've only ever had one person comment on it, and it was a man, just a kid. He took a picture of it, and he was like, oh yeah, I saw your hoodie, I really appreciate it. Like, I took a picture of it, and I sent it to, like, my group chat of friends, and I just wanted to say, like, thank you for wearing this, and, like, thank you for, like, whatever. We talked for a little bit about it, and it was really good. It was good. But that's the only time that anybody has ever said anything about this hoodie. And I think that that also speaks volumes, because like men's mental health isn't something that people are very aware of. And the men who are struggling with their mental health think that they can't reach out because of the stigma that has been created around it. And that's not fair. So, men, it's okay to reach out to people. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be angry and upset about things. It's okay to not know. It's okay to struggle. It's okay. They're human emotions, and it's okay to feel human emotions. It's okay. People love you and care about you. There are people that are there for you. You're not alone. And shit, man. Like, I'm here for y'all if you need to talk. My Instagram is discarded.shroomies, because I'm, you know, a little shroom cat that you, no, I mean, you wouldn't throw a shroom cat, I'm sure. No, you wouldn't. But I'm just the little shroom that you didn't eat, you know? Um, yeah, I'm here for y'all. Like, message me if you need someone to talk to. Down below, comment some shit that you're going through, or that you have gone through if you want to, or drop some resources, drop some people to talk to. You know, I know a lot of people are like, oh, you can call 211. I don't like 211. I don't like that bullshit. I don't like getting that shit involved, because more than half the time when shit like that gets involved, it's worse off in the end. Um, my experience, again, take it with a grain of salt. My experience, my opinion isn't going to match up with everybody and everything. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Yeesh. On that note, I'm going to close this down for the day. I'm gonna go edit these videos and hang out with my kitty, drink my coffee. But then you are heard. It is okay. It is okay to be a human and to feel these emotions. Reach out, talk to somebody, talk to me, drop a comment, talk about whatever. I I want to lower that statistic. Let's have it match the women's suicide rate, okay? Okay. At least. Please. Please, I'm begging you. But yeah, here, thank you to all the men out there who, you know, work to keep the world going, and who are struggling, and who are still going every single day. I see you, I appreciate you, and I'm here for you, man. Fuck those toxic feminists. Fucking, fuck them bitches.